So somebody asked me, why do we powder masks before we pull them out of the mold? This is a quick little explanation on why we do that. So in the last video we casted a mask out of some liquid latex, and I explained the dwelling process and what that is and how you build up a nice thickness. There's other ways of doing it. You can stipple it in with a chip brush. You can build up a thickness by doing a slush casting. Any way you see fit that yields the best results. So this is the Leatherface mask from part 4, and if you look at it, you can see that it hasn't been powdered yet. So if I were to not powder this and pull it out of the mold, this raw latex would stick onto itself, and if I were to try to pull it apart, it could actually rip apart the mask. This is just some flashing where I dumped it out. So you see that? So for powder, you can either do baby powder, you can either do cornstarch, you can use the same plaster that you casted the mask out of. I usually like to use baby powder, cornstarch baby powder. So I'm just going to put a little bit in. If I can find the brush. There it is. I'm just going to brush it around. Brush it. You can also use a blow dryer and blow all this out and everywhere. Sometimes whenever I pull it out of the casting, I'll actually put a little bit of baby powder down under here, so that way it lifts and it doesn't have too much resistance. But there is a method, well, a trick that once it cures or once it dries, it can, this whole casting just pull itself away from the mold, so that way there's not too much of an issue. Maybe I'll show you guys that technique down the road. It's pretty simple. You just spray water in there and then do your dwell. I do have the fan on because the shop gets up to 85, 90 degrees here in Florida, and I don't have an AC unit yet, so it does get pretty humid without the fan. And then we would just trim that up, clean it up, and then we would smooth it out with the with that Dremel, and then prep it, prime it for paint. All right. Thanks for watching.